shot! There was plenty of power on that.
Cook. Bournemouth have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Oh, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a...
He's gone for it! Over to the left. Plays it back. Crosses. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Casemiro. Ball through needs to be good here. Real chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well done.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking here to cut their deficit. Bruno Fernandes ready to try one. Bruno Fernandes! It's broken loose. In towards the middle. He's gone for it! It's hit the upright. Greatly! And in it goes! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business there.
Has a pop! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kluivert. Looking for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Bruno Fernandes. What a ball this has turned out to be. And they've been caught out. He's had a shot! Looking for a decent ball in. Receive goes to finish! Yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Has he picked him out? Corner then. So can they do it again? Casemiro with the slide tackle there. Kluivert. Kluivert. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Bournemouth being made to look sloppy in possession. Has a hit! Kluivert, back into the middle. Good ball, it's found its target. Has a hit! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Hits one! And it's Shaw. Hoists it forward. And the first half is done. There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Has a goal! Towering header! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Kluivert. Big chance! Turns and goes back. Kluivert! Diogo Dalot. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Diogo Dalot goes looking. He's left his man. A really good feat. The referee's awarded a free kick. Shoots! Well positioned to make that interception. Played back in. Goes for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it two, and going for goal! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Bournemouth were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Decent looking ball. Bournemouth keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Oh, surely! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Plays it out to the wing. He's played him through. Striding forward, facing goal. Done very well to intervene. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's there to cut it out. Kluivert. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. That is a crunching tackle. Chuck Leibert! It goes to show he is human after all.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, they can break here, and the weighted pass tries a shot! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Cook needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Cook shapes to shoot! And that's off target.
Bournemouth just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Intervention was very necessary. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he find a finish? Chance! And the ball's... He can pounce on that. It's... Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bruno Fernandes. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's good defending, very good defending. And that is that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Needed a better pass there. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Richarlison, now a chance to break. Cook. That had to be more accurate. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's had a go! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Just brushed off the ball there. Kluivert. Richarlison. Well, they can break here. Out to the left it goes.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Foot in. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Neither side yet able to find the net. Plays it back. Big chance! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Kluivert. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Goalkeeper's ball. Hits one! He's pinged one through here. Battles to win it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hoists it forward. Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Plays it out to the flank. A chance to play it in. Whipped in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And we've reached half-time. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Real chance! Oh, that's nice. What a ball this has turned out to be. And he's there to cut it out. Chance to break. Here's the through ball. Goes for goal! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And it's played forward.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Richarlison was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball's loose, who's getting there? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
This is promising. Turns and goes back. Oh, real danger here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Bournemouth take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And now the breakaway. Gets away from his opponents. He's gone for it! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cook. Going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Got a suck. He's had a shot! It's a promising ball. And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box.
Has a pop! It's in! And they are right back within touch! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Kluivert. Through to the goalkeeper. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And time is up. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Goes for goal! Richarlison, he's had a shot! And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Tottenham have an early lead. Good start. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Gets it back. Cook. Solanke. Cut out in the nick of time.
Bournemouth have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Cook. Kluivert gets on the end of it. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cook. Header! In it goes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kluivert. It's got through, and he's got options in the box if he gets his head up. In towards the middle. Hoists it forward. Richarlison. Richarlison! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Goes for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Forward it goes. Timely intervention. Cook. Kluivert. Kluivert, who has made his impact already. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cook goes looking. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Richarlison. He's had a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's a brilliant interception. Richarlison, and the counter is on. Floats one over. And Solanke! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was.
This is quite a battle.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Kluivert. Well read, he sorted that out. There's the whistle for half-time. Tottenham come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we're already back underway here. He's gone for it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Kluivert. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's a goal kick. Now short, Kluivert! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Kluivert reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
He spotted the run and played him through. Hits one! Taken with style. And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Richarlison showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Tottenham take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. That was travelling. It's gone out for a throw-in. Battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game, to square things up. And he scores! Back in business! Oh, dispatched with certainty.
yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Smith.
Bournemouth showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Richarlison.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, good interception. Kluivert. It's come through, and he's cut it out. Oh, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. The final 5 minutes. Cook. It is now or never. Time is against them. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tottenham have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but he couldn't help a bit, so it's no surprise. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Solanke. Time added on 4 minutes. He's on his way. Goalkeeper's ball. Chance to break. Unal. Kluivert. It's found its way to him. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And that's that. What a game. Wonderful stuff and the right result. The side really deserved to lose.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. The ultra-modern home of Arsenal, a symbol of their class, their timeless sophistication. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate come what may.
He's had a shot! He's there to receive it. Looks to thread it through.
And he's straight offside.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Well read, he sorted that out. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Gabriel. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Flamengo just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dashing forward at pace. And the shot! They've scored! And Flamengo take the lead. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now surely! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Luis cuts it out. Flamengo get it back again. And it's Gabriel. It has got through to him. Great leap! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Flamengo are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance to shoot. Jesson. Caught offside that time. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's the chance to counter.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Merino. Saka.
And the shot! He's going after it.
Merino.
Crunching tackle. Breaks on here.
He's looked long this time.
Well positioned to make that interception. Chance! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Won a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And he's cut it out. It's being played forward. And we've reached half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. It's one-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And he's there to cut it out.
Gabriel. Merino.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Could be a chance here. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break.
Vidal. Now it's Gabriel.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Flamengo are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Gabriel. This has gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's gone a long way up and away.
Rice.
Looking to force it. Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
Marino looked very impressive there, well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure...
Up to meet it! Oh, denied at the last.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
He came in hard, very hard. Saka.
And now they can launch a counter. And the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Strong punch. Flamengo have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cut out in the nick of time. And the counter is on. Vidal. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Battles to win it back. That's a promising ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Away from immediate danger. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's the...
Shoots! Rice into the last 5 minutes. Rice. Saka is steaming forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's been taken straight back. 2 minutes to be added on. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Vidal. Luis drives it forward. And it's Gabriel. Done very well to intervene. And the referee brings it to a close. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. How do you look back, Jim?
Listen, nobody wants to open a new season in this fashion. It leaves a sour taste in the mouth when hopes would have been set high. A setback, yes, but that should help them generate extra motivation now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is...
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing.
And a shot!
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Bournemouth go ahead, 1 goal to the good.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kluivert turns and goes back. He's had a goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets it back. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. The shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gabriel Jesus certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
Bournemouth making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think they're playing.
Has a pop!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Kluivert, he's gone for it! There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. It's in! They are right back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
1-1 on day one. The season is launching itself in style. Kluivert! Kluivert! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Plays it out to the flank. Chooses to go back. Could move up a gear here. Out to the left it goes. And the flag has stayed down. Battles to win it back. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Played out to the right. Rice. Rice plays it forward. That has put a stop to that. Looks to dink one in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Bournemouth have it back and they can go again.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Merino. Gabriel Jesus.
Well read, he sorted that out. It's a throw in. Kluivert. Pins it out wide. And he's there to cut it out. There's the whistle for half-time.
So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Bournemouth can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get...
Has a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Nicely measured pass. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Kluivert. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Gabriel Jesus.
That's a brilliant... he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Cook.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Kluivert
Considers his options.
Kluivert.
Oh, tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he
holds up, shoots! Gets good distance on it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gabriel Jesus
Goes for goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Smith.
Bournemouth showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, real danger here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And the counter is on. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Merino. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And out to safety. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Bournemouth start the new season with a point. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, not losing the first win of the season is highly...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby stadium. And the shots! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Flamengo take the early advantage. Kluivert. Cut out in the nick of time. Over to the left. Now the counter. Hoists it forward. Kluivert. Now a chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Kluivert. Oh, he's found... and the shot! Gerson. Forward it goes. Oh, he's broken through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Bournemouth have it back and they can go again.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and
Has a pop! Tries to get it forward quickly. And now the breakaway. Flamengo scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Decent ball, towering header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vidal. Gerson. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Well played, he saw that coming. This could spell danger. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
they're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Forward it goes. He's found his man. Well read, he sorted that out. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes. He's picked him out. Good ball, it's found it. He's had a go! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
A real chance to break. In once more. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cuts it out. It's a great ball. Now's big chance. This could fall anywhere. Good efforts, and it is right on half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here.
Chooses to go back. Kluivert, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that had to be more accurate. Hoists it forward. And here's Gabriel. That's a promising ball. It's one!
Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Forward it goes.
Gerson. Danilo.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it on.
He's gone for it! No mistake! And they're back in front!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And they've been caught out here.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Good take, and he's had a look. Gabriel!
That comes as a mighty relief.
And it's played forward. He gets past his man. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Looks to drop one in.
So here comes a substitution. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not...
Gets up to head it!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Smith. Kluivert.
Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Down by a lack of accuracy. Timely intervention.
Kluivert.
Dashing forward at pace. Kluivert. Now can he finish? Hits one! Really well taken goal.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That could spell trouble. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And through to the goalkeeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Danilo positions himself well and cuts it out. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Crunching tackle. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Kluivert breaks on here. Goalkeeper's ball. Defenders on the back foot. And there goes the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. As we shot a goal! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Flamengo go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Vidal, Jessen. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel Jesus. Chance to break. Good running with the ball. Can they... Goes for goal! This could fall anywhere.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Looking to force his way through. Oh, what a ball! Has a goal! They've scored! double quick time.
Flamengo are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Gabriel. It into the middle, and he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Flamengo looking to pull clear here. He's having a go. Oh, he's hit the bar! Thinks he's got rid of that. That intervention was very necessary. Chance! Incoming cross, and they've been caught out here. Has a pop! Knocks it away. Hoists it forward. David Luiz. And it's Gabriel. Oh, he's in! Chance! Rice goes looking. He's got it! He's gone for it! It's could fall kindly. And it's there! And surely that settles it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Cuts it out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now a chance to break. Gabriel Jesus. Gerson. Forward it goes. The first 45 minutes are up. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Flamengo have established themselves in a position of... Oh, shooting chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Flamengo just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
The defence can get it clear. Goes long. And he's there to cut it out. Well, they could break here. He spotted the run and played him through. Racing goal. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Merino. Gabriel Jesus.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, they're...
He's gone for it!
Vidal. Flamengo simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead.
Big chance! And he should have made it 4.
So I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
So here comes the substitution.
And he's there to clear it. Nicely controlled.
Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Vidal.
Surely a shot. It's going for goal. Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Gerson.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good take, and he's had a look. And it's played forward, dashing forward at pace. He's found his man. Room for a shot. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. So is this the start of a comeback? He's left his man. Quick glance and goes for goal. Sticks it away.
And you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
So now the difference is 3. Rice.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Vidal drives it forward. And here's Gabriel. Crowd calling for him to shoot.
Rice.
Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception.
Gabriel Jesus.
Well weighted. Oh, good take. Tries a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Forward it goes.
Flamengo.
Got it back again. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Flamengo have themselves a chance from the spot
to further improve their position of comfort. Dispatched with certainty.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. There will be 4 extra minutes. Gabriel Jesus. Timely intervention. Vidal. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Vidal. Jason. Gabriel Jesus. And that's that. Flamengo a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Richard, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Flamengo gave themselves a dream start.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama.
Goes for goal! There's a goal!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Bournemouth have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Plays it out to the flank. It's got through, and he's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. He's gone for it! So who's he picking out?
Bournemouth have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposite.
Has a pop! They've done it!
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kluivert. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. A real chance to break. That had to be more accurate. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoists it forward. Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Done very well to intervene. Driving on, he could shoot here. And it's played forward. Chance to break. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kluivert. He's got away. Now can he finish?
He's gone for it! Yes!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Surely a shot.
quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hoists it high. That's the through ball. A chance! Has a goal! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kluivert. And they've been caught out here. Kluivert. Plays it out to the wing. Cook. Looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's the chance to counter. He's looked long this time. Decent looking ball. And the finish! Yes! And surely that settles it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So now the difference is 3. Well, they could break here. Has a hit! Cook. This could spell danger. Heads it! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Bournemouth give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Chance! There's a goal! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Clive out to the left it goes. And he's there to cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking to get within range.
Bournemouth are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
That's a decent ball. Chance! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Shoots! And he's there to clear it.
Bournemouth are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And the shot! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
How many more does he want?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Hiburan.
Rice. Saka.
Oh, he's in! Shapes to shoot! Oh, real danger here. Here comes the corner. Great leap! Gets good distance on it. And a header! That's a half-decent try.
Gabriel Jesus certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, he's found him and the shot! Forward it goes. And that's that. So victory on the final day. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing.
Has a goal! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Flamengo have an early lead. Good start. Referee's given a throw. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. De Ligt hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes, well positioned to make that interception. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Gabriel. He's had a go! Good idea, just poorly executed. Now a chance to break. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Danilo. Flamengo are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a stop.
Gabriel! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Great leap! He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Flamengo get themselves a two-goal.
Comes to mind, Peter, they've got them where they want them.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Very necessary. Gets it back. Needed a better pass there. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Heads it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Danilo goes looking. Vidal.
And it's played forward. Oh, good take in a good area. It's real chance! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looking to get within range. Chance! This could fall anywhere. Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And that's been levered clear. He's had that put on a plate. He's had a shot. well-taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it. Rarely outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And now the breakaway. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Gabriel. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Chance to break. Decent looking ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Could move up a gear here. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, shooting chance! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. And we are already promptly back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Tries a shot! It's there! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Hits one! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
De Ligt gets it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. And they win it back again. Bruno Fernandes. It's goes for goal! And yes, it's there! What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
And he's straight offside. Just brushed off the ball there. Casemiro. Luis positions himself well and cuts it out. Now the counter. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Casemiro goes looking. And it's Gabriel. Now, big chance! They've scored! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Defenders on the back foot. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Now it's Gabriel. Cuts it out. Vidal. Oh, they could break here.
David Luiz. Danilo. 75 minutes played. Casemiro.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Bruno Fernandes. He's got away. That's a good... He's gone for it! That's gone a long way up and away. Forward it goes.
And here's Gabriel.
Turns and goes back.
Jesson.
Not offside that time.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Bruno Fernandes.
Danilo
Demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And the through ball is intercepted. He's picked him out. And the shot! And he's missed it.
Bruno Fernandes.
And the ball's come out. Oh, real danger here. Here's the delivery.
And here's Gabriel.
And there goes the final whistle. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?